This presentation is to accompany the book Consumer Behavior, a Primer by Gail. Culture is the way people live. It's their way of life. Culture inculcates. It teaches its members meaning such as whether an insect is a pest to be stepped on or a yummy snack to be eaten. It teaches its members how to behave. Is it rude to burp loudly after a meal, or is it a compliment to the host? Each culture provides its members with things they can use. You can eat with a fork, a pair of chopsticks, or with your hand. Culture is inculcated, passed down from generation to generation. Culture has a cognitive component. It teaches its members how to perceive the world by giving meaning and definition to things. In the United States, grasshoppers are pests. In China, grasshoppers are pets. In Thailand, they are appetizers. Culture has a material component. It provides its members with things or artifacts to use in their daily lives. In the United States and European countries, people eat with a fork and knife. In Asiatic countries, chopsticks are eating utensils. In Middle Eastern and some African countries, people use their hands to eat. Culture has a behavioral component. It teaches its members etiquette, norms, rules of behavior. In Middle Eastern countries, people eat with their hands, but only their right hand, never their left. The right hand is used for socializing, the left hand for toiletry. Although both American and European countries use a fork and knife as eating utensils and cut their food in the same way, the way they eat their food differs. Americans put down the knife, switch hands, and put the food to the mouth. With the continental or European style, the knife and fork remain in the same position. You do not put down the knife and you do not switch hands. You eat your food with the fork that remains in your left hand. You use the knife as a pusher or backstop to help spear the food. Differences between American and continental dining etiquette is further reflected in the finer points of etiquette. Here you see the difference in the position of the fork and knife that signal the resting position and the finish position. It's very rude to stick your chopsticks upright in a bowl of rice. This is because this is the way a bowl of rice is offered to the spirit of a dead person at their deathbed or in front of their photograph on the household Buddha's altar. Culture gives meaning to the abstract. For example, take time. Time is abstract and is given meaning by one's culture. This ad shows that in the United States, time is equated with money. Time shouldn't be wasted. It would be like wasting money. Saving time is like saving money. This has led to time compression. The meaning of what is fast and what is slow has changed. In 1893, it took 15 minutes to cook cream of wheat. It now takes 30 seconds. Robert Levine, a professor at California State University, Fresno, has measured the pace of life in cities in the United States by measuring how fast people walk, their talking speed, and whether or not they wear watches. Springfield, Massachusetts has the fastest walkers. Columbus, Ohio has the fastest talkers. And New York has the most watch wearers. He has found that the pace of life is correlated to heart disease. Studies reveal that people all over the world imagine time as though it were a spatial dimension. For example, we say that the past is behind us and the future is in front of us. When we draw a timeline, those of us who speak English put the past on the left. English is read from left to right. Those of us who speak Arabic put the past on the right. Arabic is read from right to left. Those who speak Mandarin put the past on the top. Mandarin is read from top to bottom. Culture teaches its members the symbolic meanings of things. The color yellow has different meanings. In the United States, yellow means cowardice. In Venezuela, yellow means lucky. Wearing yellow underwear ushers in luck for the new year. In Malaysia, yellow is royalty. The Summer Olympics in Beijing was slated to get officially underway on 8/8/8 at exactly 8:08:8. 8 is a lucky number in China. In 2007, Brussels Airlines had a 13-dot logo on the tail and sides of its Airbus jets. The 13-dot logo forms the letter B for Brussels. In response to complaints from superstitious customers in the United States and Italy who consider 13 an unlucky number, it added a 14th dot.